It's July 25th, 2010, 11:30 p.m. We're in the evidence vault room of the VIPD, the Virgin Islands Police Department, in Estate Hannah's Rest. A single gunshot discharges and a person is dead on the floor in that vault room. Just days prior to this, the media was invited to go to this same vault room because they wanted to show off their state-of-the-art vault, in which they had enhanced biometric scanners, round-the-clock surveillance systems. They could cover every inch of every foot. We're talking about Shakira Gautier. Now we check this out. Irie. So Shakira Gautier was 26 years old and she was a civilian forensic technician. According to records, she was under a mandatory constant observation. It was a protocol due to her emotional state after being in a car accident or some accident, something in that nature. But the point is, she was never to be left alone. Now, on July 25th, 2010, at approximately 11:30 p.m., the protocol vanished. They was in the evidence vault, and the officer assigned to watch her left the room to make a phone call. During that window, a single gunshot was fired inside the vault. The weapon that was used was a firearm registered as evidence in that very vault. Now, the crazy part about this, right, is that you remember, they just carried the press days prior to this accident, and they was talking about their high-tech surveillance cameras that was inside this vault. But apparently, those cameras, they were not operable. They were non-operational at the moment of that discharge. In a federal lawsuit, Gautier versus the government of the Virgin Islands, her parents, George and Mireya Gautier, didn't just suggest incompetence. They alleged systematic efforts to obstruct the truth. They claimed the department refused to return Shakira's personal logs and her cell phone. They asserted that these items held records of discrepancies in the vault's inventory. AKA, they were saying that she had her own personal log and she found out that certain inventory, AKA gun, drugs, or money, was going missing. They think that through this is why her daughter, their daughter, is no longer with us. That's what the family thought. And they also alleged that her personal paychecks were confiscated and tampered with after her death. Now, the Gautier family quest for jury trial ended in a stalemate. The federal courts dismissed their lawsuit in 2014, and again, in subsequent filings, based on doctrine of sovereign immunity, the court ruled that the government and its agencies were not persons subject to federal civil right damages. The facts of the case was never debated in front of a jury. The evidence, the missing guards, the disabled cameras, the confiscation of the logbooks, all of that remains unresolved and just basically a set of data points at this point in time. Now, the official records stands as suicide. The family stands as it was a cover-up. Pa you stand? Comment below. Hey, y'all be safe. I'll catch you on the next one.